Okay, so we got the US dollar Israeli shekel to looking at here. Let's throw a moving average on. So yeah, it did break below this 50-day moving average, so but it is overall pretty bullish. You can see the uptrend here basically this entire year of 2023. However, price did kind of break it now and is somewhat retesting it, kind of retested it here. So this has potential to maybe continue lower. So let's see on these lower time frames. It is a new month now, so it is December. So sometimes trends like to change beginning of the month at the end of the month. So that's something I'm going to look at. Looking at this 4-hour moving average, you can see price has been below it since the very end of October. So in the entire month of November, price was below it, and then recently it's broken above it and kind of held, somewhat pretty much right at it. So potential for this to pull back up and retrace somewhat, just because it hasn't retraced in roughly 5 weeks at all. So there's a chance we get some sort of pullback up here. You can see there's an area of significance right here at this 50%, 618. This is where price rejected before and then actually held at this point here. So it is somewhat of a significant price right around 3.9. So that's a little ways away though. So looking at it just kind of day to day, week to week, this daily structure here, we do have some recent some recent bullish movement, it looks like. So you get this big daily candle here, pullback. Now today, relatively small candle, nothing serious, but there's a chance that it's found its bottom for a little bit here, but I don't know if it's really warrants a buy yet, because you can see price, it's still rejecting this area. Right, it sat on top of it, then broke below it. Now it's rejecting it, so might still head lower. We just have to wait and see. You can see that it hasn't made a new high or anything, but this was a new low, and then it pulled up, never made a new high. So I would still look for it to move to the downside. I don't really think that it's bullish by any means. It's way below this moving average. I would keep in mind that there's a potential for it to retrace. I don't think it's yet, but could be eventually soon. If price breaks above this 4-hour moving average and starts creating higher highs, higher lows kind of thing. Oops. Something like this. Oops. I never use this tool, but you know what I mean. How do I get rid of this now? Get out of here. There we go. Delete that. So yeah, if it starts making higher highs, higher lows above this 4-hour moving average, then I would say that retrace is sinking in, and it's probably going to head back up to this area right here. But until then, I'd still just be looking to the downside. If we throw this on the weekly, you can see big bearish weekly candles, and then these last couple weeks haven't done much, but definitely not bullish. So I would probably, I guess if you look at this weekly time frame, price is sitting right at this moving average, but overall weekly, I guess it is still technically bullish, but I wouldn't be jumping in any buys yet. I would like it to break this area here, and like I said, start making higher highs, higher lows on these lower time frames, just because it's still rejecting this area and it's made a recent low. So I think it could definitely could attempt to hit this area or this area here. It's kind of where some supply is, so that's what I would be looking for. There's a really good one here actually, you can see, and it's right at a whole number, pretty much right at 3.5 kind of thing, just above. You can see price rejected, broke, held above it, retested it here, held above. So this is a super significant area right here, so that's probably what I'd be looking for if it continues to move downwards. But if it breaks this area, it's probably just gonna retest this upper area here, and then obviously if it breaks that, then we're going higher, but that's a long ways away, and I probably wouldn't focus on that as a trade specific. So yeah, pretty much just looking for this to head lower, continue lower. I mean, it's way below this daily moving average, so I mean, that's kind of what we just have to keep in mind. So that's the US dollar Israeli shekel. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.